Today we're going to talk about the flip-flop and how that relates to inequalities. When we're solving inequalities, order matters. It makes a difference here. If I have something that looks like this, x is greater than or equal to 3, let's label our parts. X is my variable. Could be a y, could be a b. Greater than or equals, there is my inequality sign. And 3 is a constant. That 3 is never going to change. It's always going to be a 3. So, the flip-flop. Our main rule, the big difference between inequalities and equations when we're solving them, is at the very last step. If you multiply or divide by a negative, you must flip-flop the inequality sign. What does that mean? Well, let's take a look. If I give you a negative 2x is greater than 4, and we divide both sides by that negative 2, negative 2 divided by negative 2 cancels out to a 1, leaving me with an x on this side. 4 divided by a negative 2 is a negative 2 on the right side. And because I divided by this negative right here, I need to flip-flop this, turn it around. So my greater than becomes less than, x is less than negative 2. The other flip-flop piece, I know when we end up with something that looks like this, and let's see, 4 is less than or equal to x. We get really uncomfortable. We like the x on this side, so I can flip-flop this. You just need to remember, if you flip-flop the two sides, you must, don't forget, flip-flop that inequality sign. If you're turning stuff around, you have to turn everything around. So, if I want the x on this side and the 4 on this side, I can do that. If you remember, x equals 3 is the same thing as 3 equals x. It's just turned around. Notice the pointy part of my inequality sign is pointing towards the 4. When I flip-flop this, it still needs to be pointing towards the 4. This reads 4 is less than or equal to x. And this reads x is greater than or equal to 4. They're both the same thing. All of my solutions are bigger than 4. Don't forget the flip-flop.